to a church homecoming. There was lots to see and hear. There was preaching and singing and testifying, folks I hadn't seen all year. There was a wonderful Sunday school lesson, and Sister Beulah sang her song. And the preacher preached a fiery sermon. Naturally, he went a little too long. It was 1:45 when he finally got done, and we all went outside. And this ain't no joke. The women folks had food stacked 3 feet high. There was chicken and beans and corn and greens. I ate till I was sick. And then me and the boys got our guitars, and we went inside to pick. And it sounded something like this. If you ever get to go to a church homecoming, take your guitar and your friends. And if you can't play, that's okay. You can sit there and use your hands to clap on the beat. Let me hear you. Oh yeah! And it'll sound just like this.
This evening, good to have you on board the Hallelujah Special today. We have a different crew. Yes, we have. We have charge of catering and administration, and I'm just the driver as usual. So it's really great to have you in here this evening. Thank you for being with us. Who are these folks? Well, I know there's one creator there. You have known him for years, where he keeps calling in here now and again. He does. And he forgot even where the light switch was, but we'll say nothing about that now. But we'll talk more about this young lady in a few minutes. In the meantime, it is Monday night, so it is the time for the Hallelujah Special.
Been traveling down this highway for too many years, trying to get away from all my worries and fears. The road that I'm on just keeps bringing me down. No matter where I turn, the past keeps coming around. It doesn't matter if I walk, it doesn't matter if I crawl, it doesn't matter if I run, it doesn't matter at all. I guess there's only one thing left for me to do. I gotta go down to that station, wait for the gospel train to come on through. All right. Smoking down that track, I'm gonna get me my ticket. I ain't never looking back. Gonna put that old highway to the back of my mind. 'Cause I'm leaving in the morning, leave my darkness far behind. Oh yeah. Gospel train, taking me to heaven, never coming back again. I've got me my ticket, on that train I'm gonna ride. 'cause I'm rumbling up to heaven, that old station in the sky. Take it. Gospel train, gospel train, gospel train, gospel train. Well, I'm rumbling up to heaven, that old station in the sky.
Yes, indeed, that was the gospel train. Colin, who sang that?
Well, that was Live Issue. And,
who are they?
Never heard of Live Issue?
No.
Live Issue, yes, they're very famous in their own
Now,
kitchens.
you're going to tell me they're known internationally now.
Internationally, as far as Warringstown and
No.
Cullybackey. Yep,
Hey, man.
yep, they are indeed.
That is international.
That was a song recorded a few years ago. It was
It
written
is.
by a friend of mine called Pete McCarter.
Ah, right.
And Pete wrote that song called Gospel Train. And I sang it, and Carl played lead guitar, Ivan on the steel, Carl Sands on the harmonica. And it's a good wee number. We do it in a lot of our bookings.
Yes, I'm not sure. I like it.
Good.
I do like it. I played it one time before and nobody complained.
That's always a start, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's not like your stuff.
Thank you very much, bro. Oh dear.
It's good to be back.
Yeah.
It's good to be back. Yes.
Yes.
And what about, I was saying, a rose between two thorns?
Yes, definitely is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
And
Kate.
has the rose got a name, Colin? Go on ahead.
This is Kate Weir.
Hello.
And Kate has just finished a recording at Hillcrest Recordings, and she's releasing it on the her album on the 26th of April. But she'll tell you more about that.
Yes, indeed. We lines aren't up to the red, but anyhow, it's gone out anyway. Right. Great to have you all here. Thank you for honouring me with your presence.
Thank you for having
I'm
us.
talking to you, Kate, of course, when I say that.
Obviously, yeah.
Yes, you know. And tell us this: will you sing a wee song before too long? Not the next one, but you'll.
Yeah, I'll be coming up. Yeah.
Right.
think so.
Oh, you don't have to sing it, but you can.
Mime.
Huh?
She
Yeah.
can mime.
She can mime.
Music
mime.
video it. Yeah.
She can mime. Right. We'll play this wee song here. I've pressed the right buttons, it helps. That's not the one I want to play, it was this one.
So slick.
And why is it not going on?
You need to hit it one more time, I think.
It's not playing.
Each time I stopped and take the time to look around me, I see the signs of his appearing everywhere. The things he said would come to pass are now before us, and I can feel the strange excitement in the air. Just any day now, our Lord is coming. He'll be returning for you and me. Oh, I've been watching and I've been waiting. Just any day now, his face I'll see. Oh, there's a longing in my heart for his appearing. I'll gladly leave behind his trials here below. and I'm so weary. But Lord, I feel I'm so much closer home. Just any day now, our Lord is coming. He'll be returning for you and me. Oh, I've been watching and I've been waiting. Just any day now, His face I'll see. Oh, I've been watching and I've been waiting. Just any day now, His face I'll see.
Yes, indeed, and that was somebody singing. That was made by Mercy. It was indeed, and lovely there. And Kate, your name's Kate,
Yes.
and where are you from?
I'm from Warringstown.
And where is Waring? That's County Down.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's like just on the border of Armagh and
Armagh, County
Down.
Down. Yes,
It's between Banbridge and Lurgan. So.
yes. But for those who are out and about wherever, it's in County Down. It's you're the best place in the world, Northern Ireland.
Yep.
Absolutely.
The best in the whole.
Yes. And I'm going to get you to play a wee song. What's the wee song that you're going to sing for us?
It's indescribable.
Indescript.
Yeah.
Well, if you can't do it, that's okay. But
It's written about you, Gordon.
So true.
yes. And how did you pick your songs?
Some of them just like I suppose like you already had them and have been singing them for years,
Yeah.
and then other ones you're sort of looking for.
Oh, so you've been singing them for years. Does that mean you've been singing for quite some time?
Yeah, it's well, about 10 years is the first time I like sang on a stage. I guess it was with
Oh.
Live Issue. So
And you're okay?
I survived it. Yeah,
Oh, well, you
I'm
are
still
good.
here.
If you've survived that, you'll do okay.
I know.
Yeah. And does this song any special meaning for you or anything, or just one you liked and the message
It's
in
an
it?
it's an upbeat one, and I do like that about it. But the word itself, like the message, is spot on as well.
Yeah. Right, then we will have to play it then. And someone will push the wee button over there. Yes. There we are. Kate Weir, Indescribable.
From the highest of heights to the depths of the sea, creation's revealing your majesty. From the colors of fall to the fragrance of spring, every creature unique in the song that it sings, all exclaiming, indescribable,
Yes, you're an amazing God. And Kate, I have to tell you the truth, I didn't listen to a word because
Yeah, that's fair.
he was keeping
He
me
was
going.
so busy talking.
He was so busy.
And folks,
talking.
let me tell you something. There's a mixing desk here, and I'm supposed to be a guest on his programme, and yet it's me working the theatres, and that's, in case it goes wrong, he can blame me.
Now, wait a minute. At your age, you've been working theatres like that for far, 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 far longer than I have.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm a novice compared to you.
Well, when you started, there were big dials. There weren't theatres.
62 or 82, which one? Well, that day, Kate, I have listened to the song because I picked that song here for tonight. I love that song.
Yeah, it's a
I
good
actually
one.
do. Yes. We sing it in church as well, and I really do love it. And how did you come across this creator here? Now, for those folk in America, this creator means this good friend.
Dear Phil.
Something like that.
Well, it was actually through my dad. My dad's Charlie, and he. And
We've got to say hello to Charlie.
Yeah. Always.
Hi, Charlie.
Sorry, by the way, I never met Charlie.
Oh,
I'd give him
you'll
a
never
wave.
forget.
You're
once
missing
met,
out, you're
never
missing out.
forgotten. No.
I know his name for somehow it's gone before him.
It has. It has.
But Colin and my dad went to church together when they were younger. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, I was much younger than your dad.
Yeah. Sure. And so fears, 10 years ago now, that my dad forcibly made Colin let me sing on stage. So
He forced
yes,
it. He forced him on you.
Well,
Yes.
Charlie, Kate's dad, would be very involved in Teen Challenge.
Oh, right, yes. Yeah.
And would organise different concerts to raise money for the tremendous work that they
Yeah,
do.
brilliant, aye.
And Kate sung at a number of those, but about 10 years ago, when she was
Yeah.
about 9 years of age, it was in Craigavon Civic Centre, and it was the first time that she sang on a big stage.
Yes.
Oh my goodness! And we did a few songs. I remember singing "Wonderful World," the Louis Armstrong song together. It was lovely, and here we are now, and she's brought out this album, and it's just been an absolute pleasure to record it.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're going to tell me how well it was done, of course.
Oh, the production and the musicianship's
Yes.
second to
Yes, it has to be. Well, folks, you can hold it
Humble.
up there. Here, the songs which are on it there are 12 songs. People get ready. Hold that up.
All right, this is
People get ready. Just a closer walk with thee. When I survey the goodness of God, if I can help somebody, there was Jesus. I'm going to play that one later too. Indescribable. Do they see Jesus in me? I look to you, your ways. His eye is on the sparrow. Turn your eyes upon Jesus. Colin, did you write your ways?
Yes, I'll talk to you about that when I put this poster down. This is, but we'll tell people what, because Gordon asked me to put this up, but there is a reason, because Kate is releasing her album on the 26th of April in Craigavon Civic Centre, and
What day is that?
that's a Saturday night. Saturday night, so no excuses. And we've got a great lineup. We've got Live Issue.
Hear that?
I don't know. They're sort of the bottom of the bill. Warren Smith, Kingdom Bound, and Victoria Kennedy, who used to be Victoria Salt. Yeah. So we have got a good lineup there, and of course Kate's going to be singing songs from her new album as well. So the tickets are available in the Christian bookshops, the Faith Mission bookshops, and in Portadown and Banbridge.
Yeah.
And they can get it on Eventbrite as well. So if anybody's got a phone, they can scan that little QR code at the bottom.
Well, hold it up again. That's a wee warning to get the scanner on their phone
Get the
ready.
scanner on the phone ready. Yes.
Yes.
But it should be a great night. It's a great album.
It's going to be.
But you're asking about your ways. We'll talk about it maybe when we get to it.
Yes, we will. Did I? Yes, I'm playing it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's why I wrote Kate Ways. I didn't catch on. How did they do that?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I entered the thing in here, Your Ways by Kate Ways instead of Kate Weir.
How
But
much?
we'll sing a wee song here. No, we'll not. Glorious Day by the Gospel Heirs.
One day when heaven was filled with his praises, One day when sin was as black as could be, Jesus came forth to be born of a virgin, dwelt among men, my example is he. The Word became flesh and the light shined among us, his glory revealed. Living he loved me, dying he saved me, buried he carried my sins far away, rising he justified, freely forever. One day he's coming, oh glorious day, oh glorious day. One day they led him up Calvary's mountain. One day they nailed him to die on a tree. Suffering anguish, despised and rejected, bearing our sins, my Redeemer is he. The hands that healed nations stretched out on a tree and took the nails for me. Living he loved me, dying he saved me, buried he carried my sins far away, rising he justified, freely forever. One day he's coming, oh glorious day, oh glorious day.
One day the grave could conceal him no longer. One day the stone rolled away from the door. Then he arose, over death he had conquered. Now he's ascended, my Lord evermore.
Death could not hold him, the grave could not keep him from rising again. Living he loved me, dying he saved me, buried he carried my sins far away, rising he justified, freely forever. One day he's coming, oh glorious day, oh glorious day. Saved me, buried he carried my sins far away, rising he justified, freely forever. One day he's coming, oh glorious day, oh glorious day.
Yes, that was a glorious day there by the Gospelers. Again, I never heard of it. Well, I did. I was singing along to the verse. I loved that one.
Yes, it was very good. It was lovely, yeah.
Dying, he saved me. Rising, he justified. You know, I can never get over being justified.
Mm-hmm.
I know what it was, and maybe you don't, but we all have our own...
But we all are.
Yes.
Yeah.
I never get over that. Kate, tell me a wee bit more about yourself. Did you come to faith as a young girl?
Yeah. I was about like 8 or 9
Yes.
whenever I first made like that commitment, but I'd say it wasn't until I was maybe 14, 15 that I really like understood it on the deeper level.
Yeah.
But it was actually the first, like when I was 8 and 9, it was through listening to Three Wooden Crosses from Live Issue.
Oh yes, that's a lovely song.
Yeah, but my dad liked to play it a lot, so, and listening to the words of it, and it was when I decided to really make the commitment of it.
Now, I remember the first time I heard that song, Three Wood. I said, "What sort of a song's that?" But when you listen to it,
Yeah.
I thought it was fantastic.
It's
song.
got
Yeah.
a powerful message.
Yeah, it really is. That's why we're out, Kate, here. We do 25, 30 hours a week, and we have, I think it's 12 presenters. And you're inclined to talk because people talk to each other on Facebook, and it is a great. People have made a lot of friends,
Yeah.
but sometimes we forget to listen to the song. We just if it's a beat, you'll maybe start beating, but it's good to listen to the
Yeah.
words.
Yeah.
It really is. So you come in, and then, but you started singing then only about 9 or so as well.
Yeah, 8 or 9,
But-
yeah.
We followed you, I think we sang the week after you at the 12 Arches,
Yes, yes. Very good,
or
yeah.
before you or after. Anyhow, at the same time, we were up there, so I know you're up in 12 Arches. But then you're saying you're going somewhere, you're going to travel a bit further afield.
Yes, we are. It's with Live Issue, actually. We're going over to
I
Cornwall.
blame him, yes.
Yeah, blame.
That's right, Colin.
Blame. We're going over to Cornwall in May.
Right.
Colin knows better than I do about it.
Yeah, well, we've run a weekend of gospel music in Morecambe
Yeah.
for about the last 7 or 8 years. And it has gone very, very well. But a lot of people would come from all over England and Scotland. And there were some folks that travelled up all the way from Cornwall.
Yes.
And they'd asked us if we would maybe go down there and organise something. And Roy Drenning from Live Issue and myself, we were down in the south of England last year doing a short tour, and we sang in Cornwall. And out of that then has come this weekend. So it's from the 16th to the 18th of May. And in a church, a big Church of England church called St. Petrock's in Bodmin in Cornwall. So we're going to be going there, and there's a Friday night, Saturday night, and then we'll maybe somewhere then on the Sunday. So there are different artists. There's a guy called Jason Curnew, and he was runner-up in Britain's Got Talent a few years ago. He's a Christian guy. And there's some praise bands from around the southwest of England, and then Kate's on Live Issue.
Yes.
So we're looking forward to it.
Colin, you say they've got in touch with. They'll do most of the organising.
Well, they'll do a lot of the selling and the tickets, but I suppose just through many years of organising things like the Morecambe Gospel Festival, we sort of know there's a formula that you work to.
Yes, right.
When organising something like that. But this will be the first year down in Cornwall. But you see, in Northern Ireland, I've often said this, we are so spoiled because every weekend there are different concerts
Maybe
going
2
on.
in the one night.
Yeah, and I mean, you take the other night over at Glenmac in Church of God, we had the Praise Hymn concert, and like it was full, absolutely full, hundreds of people at it. But they don't have that across the water. We're so blessed here, so it's great to be able to go across and do projects like Morecambe or Cornwall and be involved in that.
But as you said, over here the people hardly travel 50 mile.
Yeah.
But over in England they'll travel miles and miles.
6 and 8 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So it is a rarity for them.
Yes. Yeah. But it's lovely to be able to use your ministry in that way, and they receive us so well.
Yeah. And they've asked you back.
Usually to apologise.
Oh dear, oh. Right, we're going to play a wee song. You work the theatre there, Colin.
Yeah.
And John Burns sings Heart of Stone. I love this song here.
Shunned by the cold, heartless people on these grim city streets I call home, pretending that they do not see me with their false smiles and hearts of stone. This wasn't my choice for a lifestyle, but things happen you cannot control. Trapped on a bleak city sidewalk, ragged clothes and an old begging bowl. On and on come the proud and the distant, ignoring me here in my shame, shunning an old homeless beggar, their excuse that they were not to blame. Getting back up on track isn't easy when life deals a real heavy blow. Very few hearts of stone stop to help me and stretch out a hand to skid low. Though most days I'm scorned on this sidewalk, some stop, but they are very few. Yet those chilly stone hearts just don't matter, 'cause with the Lord's help I'll get through. For one day when Jesus will call me and say it's now time to go home, I'll be clothed like a king in a city where you won't find a heart made of stone. I'll be clothed like a king in a city where you won't find a heart made of stone. Where you won't find a heart made of stone.
Yes, indeed. What were we talking about, Kate?
There's a friend of mine who's
Oh,
who's
yes,
on,
that was
who's
right.
presently
Who's
on.
your friend?
Karis.
What's your second name?
Yes.
McLaughlin. Yes. Kara, it's really great to have you in here, and don't worry about Kate. She's all over us, sitting between these two young gentlemen here, and but she says that you're her friend. Well, just forgive her for her nervousness, you know. But she's so excited about getting on country and southern gospel, you know. And she thinks that going to Cornwall is going to be something big, but wait till I tell you, nothing as big as sitting here in the studio here in the corner of the garage.
Beside Colin Elliott.
Yeah. And Gordon Wallace.
And Gordon Wallace.
Oh, no, Kate.
Yes.
I know, sorry.
It's all right, I slipped her
Sorry.
£20 to say that. I did.
Kate, I chose this other song. I liked it. Mm-hmm. And there was Jesus.
Yeah.
That's one of your songs. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Recording it was a process. There's parts of it that were over and over, had to do over and over again. But
Yes.
yeah.
I know the fella that records it, he's hard to
I'm a
work
hard
He is,
task
he
master,
is.
yeah.
Well, we'll play it and let the people see what they think. Now,
Yes.
folks, you tell us what you think. There was Jesus and what you think of this song.
Every time I tried to make it on my own, every time I tried to stand and start to fall, and all those lonely roads that I have traveled on, there was Jesus. When the life I built came crashing to the ground, couldn't see it then, but I can see it now. There was Jesus. In the waiting, in the searching, in the healing and the hurting, like a blessing buried in the broken pieces. Every minute, every moment, where I've been and where I'm going, even when I didn't know it, I couldn't see it. There was Jesus. For this girl who needs amazing kind of grace, for forgiveness at a price I couldn't pay. I'm not perfect, so I thank God every day. There was Jesus. In the waiting, in the searching, in the healing and the hurting, like a blessing buried in the broken pieces. Every minute, every moment, where I've been and where I'm going, even when I didn't know it, I couldn't see it. There was Jesus on the mountain, in the valley.
There was Jesus.
In the shadows of the alleys.
There was Jesus.
In the fire and the flood.
There was Jesus.
Always is and always was. No, I never walked alone. You were always there. In the waiting, in the searching, in the healing and the hurting, like a blessing buried in the broken pieces. Oh, every minute, every moment, where I've been and where I'm going, even when I didn't know it, I couldn't see it. There was Jesus. There was Jesus.
Yes, indeed, that was.
There was
Kate Weir.
Jesus, yeah.
And what were you going to say? Becky, Ray and Sable really loved that song.
Yes, thank you very much.
So Becky, you have got good taste. Not right?
Yeah.
And yes, and she sang it beautifully. She did indeed. Colin, you mentioned somewhere else that you and what's your name again?
Yes.
Kate? That you were going to go to. You said Cornwall, but I thought you said there was somewhere else. No.
No, I said last year that Kate had done Morecambe.
Ah,
And
right,
Morecambe,
right.
yeah.
The Morecambe Gospel Bay Fest, which
Yes.
was great, and
That
she
was
went
good.
she went down really well. I mean, that was your first time really
Yeah, going like abroad, I guess.
Yes.
abroad, the mainland. Yes,
Yes. International now.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
Yes.
That's it. Flew into Manchester.
Oh.
It's
Got
crazy.
the train up to Morecambe. And,
Well, hey.
yeah,
Mad.
My geography's not too good. Where is Morecambe?
it would be north of Blackpool.
Right, yes. I know where Blackpool
Yeah,
is.
yeah, it would be north of
Just
Blackpool.
north of that. I couldn't remember.
And it's in the well, again this year it's the 26th to the 28th of September, and it's
Right.
between what was I going to say? Yeah, it's between, as I say, Scotland and Blackpool.
Yes.
But it's in a place called the Platform Theatre, which is the old railway station
Ah,
in
right.
Morecambe.
It's really cool. It's
That's
lovely.
beautiful.
That's where the platform comes from.
That's where the platform
yeah,
comes
good
from.
name. Good name.
And yeah, it's a great venue.
Yeah. It's great that you can take the gospel not into this church or that church.
Yeah.
You're going somewhere, neutral.
Yes.
Yeah.
And neutral premises is brilliant. Like.
Mm-hmm.
So you're looking forward to Cornwall.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Now, what's Cornwall famous for? Outside the fact that you're going to go to sing, but
Doc
Yeah.
Martin.
Oh yes.
Doc Martin.
Oh, I love Doc Martin. I did. I loved that. But had they have something Cornwall?
The accent. That's all I'm
Yeah,
looking for.
I can't remember what. Everybody's famous for something.
Some beautiful walks around
Yeah,
Cornwall.
but
yeah,
when
coastal
you
walks.
watch Doc Martin, you enjoy the program, but you forget they're walking either up a hill or down a hill.
That's
Well,
right.
I mean, up a hill or down a hill. You
That's
know,
right.
it's very hilly. Some of those things.
Yeah.
But he was always so grouchy. He's always so good. I loved it.
He just told it as it was.
He did.
He did.
He did.
It was quite refreshing, wasn't it?
His bedside manner would have been good.
Yes.
You got 3 weeks left.
Yeah. But Kate was talking about that song there was Jesus. But I think she did an absolutely fantastic job on the vocals of it. But it was originally recorded by Dolly Parton and a
Zach
country
Williams,
singer called Zach Williams. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And whenever we came to do it, the bit that Zach Williams did, we had to work and try different things, and then we got Aaron Gardner in, and his sister Nikki Bain. They did the backing vocals. So a lot of you would know Sharon Morrison.
Yeah.
This is Sharon's 2 children.
Yes.
So Nikki and Aaron sang the backing vocals throughout the album, and Andrew Corner played drums. But Aaron then duetted on that particular song.
Yeah.
There was Jesus with Kate, and it was lovely.
It went down well.
Yeah.
It definitely went down well. It is. Here's a wee song I'm going to play, and sang it on Sunday morning. I liked it, so I wrote it down, and I thought it was called something else. Stuart Townend, you know Stuart
Yeah.
Townend. From the Breaking.
From the breaking of the dawn to the setting of the sun, I will stand on every promise of your word. Words of power strong to save, that will never pass away. I will stand on every promise of your word. For your covenant is sure, and on this I am secure. I can stand on every promise of your word. When I stumble and I sin, condemnation pressing in, I will stand on every promise of your word. You are faithful to forgive, that in freedom I might live. So I'll stand on every promise of your word. Guilt to innocence restored, you remember sins no more. So I'll stand on every promise of your word. When I'm faced with anguished choice, I will listen for your voice, and I'll stand on every promise of your word. Through this dark and troubled land, you will guide me with your hand as I stand on every promise of your word. And you've promised to complete every work begun in me. So I'll stand on every promise of your word. Yeah, yeah, yeah. every promise of your word. Not forsaken, not alone, for the Comforter has come, and I stand on every promise of your word. Grace sufficient, grace for me, grace for all who will believe. We will stand on every promise of your word. Grace sufficient, grace for me, grace for all who will believe. We will stand on every promise of your word. Grace sufficient, grace for me, grace for all who will believe. We will stand on every promise of your word.
Yes, indeed. I love that song. Stand on every promise of your word. Just saying there, He's a faithful God.
Yeah.
Like, Colin, I'm not making fun here, but a few years ago, you were a young fella and you were doing in the BB and all this.
Mm-hmm.
You'd never think that you'd be doing that, doing a lot in America, England, Scotland.
No.
Cruises. That you can't imagine that wee fella who's at the BB would one day let you be doing that.
No, I've been very blessed with the opportunities I've got, and just God has opened doors, or the right people have been there at the right time to give me those opportunities.
Yes, I do that with these newcomers. Yes, I do.
Yes,
Colin, yes. Just to give you a chance, Colin. No, but it's very hard to see how your life develops and how you go forward.
And yet, you know, when you look back to your days at school, or learning the guitar, or starting to sing, you can see a path whenever you look back.
Yes.
And the key moments where things have changed, and or somebody has given you the opportunity to do something. But it's nothing to do with me, and I know the boys in Live Issue and all would say the same. It's just the Lord opened those doors.
Well, it's not, what was it? Availability more than ability.
Yeah. It's being prepared to go, and we all have our own mission field, you know, wherever that is, you know, and it can be in your family, in your community, in your work, wherever.
Yeah.
Or it could be travelling further away. So it's great that kids getting the opportunities to do those things now, because when I was 19, there weren't those opportunities.
Yeah. But it'll be different whenever she puts a ring in her finger and has got 6 children and all. You'll not be able to do the same.
That's it. You have to put the foot down.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
But Kate, you were saying Betty there wants to know, can she get a CD of yours?
Of course she can.
Well, how would you do that?
Probably just through messaging me on my Facebook or Instagram. It's Kate Weir Music.
Kate Weir Music.
Kate Weir Music.
And that's on Facebook?
Yeah.
And send you a private message?
Yeah. And I'll be able to post it.
Yes. Well, you don't know yet the postage, because postage is up again, Colin.
It's shocking.
It's really bad.
It's terrible.
Yeah. It is. If you're posting many letters, you only use emails, you say.
That's right. Speak to your local political representative and tell them to get the postage down. Like Christmas cost me a fortune.
Is that right?
It does.
It must have, because I haven't got my lands yet. They're last year.
You have to cut off somewhere, you see.
Thank you very much.
It's because I see you in person, you see.
Oh, Do you hear that, Kate?
Yeah.
A smooth talker.
Yes, it's very good at it.
Kate Weir Music.
Yes.
I'll just send you a message.
Yeah.
And you'll have to look up. Betty is from Donegal, so you'll have to work out what the postage is for Donegal. No, I'm not joking. It's different from...
Yes.
You're international, believe it or not. And it'll double or treble the price of it.
Yeah.
It's
So
scary.
you're now an international artist.
Wow.
Hey.
Wow.
And I'm at 10%, but say nothing about that. Right, we're going to play a wee song. Remember the Crimson River, Colin?
Yes.
I love those boys. A nice
Yes.
bunch of boys they were too.
Great guys.
Right, and if somebody put that wee slider up, I press this button here.
Some morning soon.
Some morning soon.
Some morning soon, I'm gonna take to the air. I'm gonna leave this world of sorrow and care. I'll hear the welcome bells are ringing. Homeward I'll be winging when they call my name. Some of these mornings they'll be calling my name. Calling me under to that heavenly plane. Swinging those pearly gates. I'll be ready, I won't have to hesitate.
I'm gonna
Flying up high just like a bird in the sky. Leading its word, yes, I'll be saying goodbye. Everything to gain when they call my name. It won't be long till I shall hear the trump sound. It won't be long till I shall leave the snow ground. My heart with gladness overflowing. Homeward I'll be going when they call my name. Some of these mornings they'll be calling my name. Calling me under to that heavenly plane. When I see them through those pearly gates, I'll be ready, I won't have to hesitate.
I'm gonna
Flying up high just like a bird in the sky. Leading its word, yes, I'll be saying goodbye. Everything to gain when they call my name. Some of these mornings they'll be calling my name. Calling me under to that heavenly plane. Swinging those pearly gates.
I'll be ready, I won't have to hesitate. I'm gonna
Flying up high just like a bird in the sky. Leading its word, yes, I'll be saying goodbye. Everything to gain when they call my name. When they call my name. When they call my name. I'll be ready, I won't have to hesitate. Call my
Yes, indeed. Damon, when we was going high there, Colin.
I tell you, they're a great group.
Oh, I
and Graham Murphy on the piano.
on the keyboards, yes.
Wow, he's
Oh,
just he's so talented.
he could tickle those ivories, man.
He could.
Oh,
he could. Never plays a wrong note.
I couldn't tell you.
It's so quick, you never notice. Yeah, no, he's great.
I remember a chap one night, we were doing a bit of recording for a concert during COVID, and they were singing this song, Kate. Mm-hmm. And the lead guitarist, the bass guitarist, he does a vocal bit too.
Yeah.
And he stopped. He says, no, I played the wrong note.
Oh, okay.
Now, nobody heard it except him.
Yeah.
But is that pernickety? He stopped it and started all over again, you know?
Yeah, I wonder who that was.
Right. Oh,
We're entitled to one mistake. I'm entitled to one mistake in the
the
year.
mistake was stopped. There's nothing wrong with it in the first place. Dave Poling. I think your photograph looks I look well in your photograph. I really do. It's an improvement. Well, Colin said that anyway. I don't know.
Definitely.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Oh yes, you're going to tell us a story about your ways.
Well, Kate recorded
Kate,
it.
Oh, well, yeah.
someone's going to tell a story about it.
He needs bigged up a bit today.
Yes, because I've taken abuse all night. So yeah.
This is Colin's song that he wrote. It's called Your Ways, and I heard him sing it maybe 2 or 3 times, and I decided I wanted to record it. It's a bit different from his version, but that's.
I think he did a great version of it.
Thanks.
It was such an honour. Very humbling for Kate to ask to do one of my songs.
It's very well wrote. So
I know what you mean. Someone did want to cover your song. Yes.
Yeah.
I asked him to cover mine one time. They laughed at me, but that's beside the point. We'll play the song.
Okay.
Yes. There we go.
Thoughts that often cross my mind, and dreams I have while killing time, and other things that take me far from you. Hold my hand, but I let go, pretending that I ought to know the very way I want my life to be. But when it don't work out the way I planned, I need your grace to help me understand that your ways are not always my own. When plans I have drop like a stone, nothing seems to fall right into place. I need to stop and let it go, start trusting in the one who knows, the one who holds me closer every day when I'm looking for that answer. Lord, open up the way. They'll never say life's just a breeze, or I travel through each day with ease, 'cause you never know what's waiting round the bend. And I found the truth on which I stand, no matter what this life demands. My God is always there to see me through. So when I feel that I've lost control, I need the Lord to make His way unfold. Your ways are not always my own. When plans I have drop like a stone, nothing seems to fall right into place. I need to stop and let it go, start trusting in the one who knows, the one who holds me closer every day when I'm looking for that answer. Lord, open up the way. And no matter what you say or do, I know it's coming back to you. 'Cause Lord, I need to give you everything. You guide me with your loving hand, and I often fail to understand that all I have to do is follow you. 'Cause your ways are not always my own. When plans I have drop like a stone, nothing seems to fall right into place. I need to stop and let it go, start trusting in the one who knows, the one who holds me closer every day when I'm looking for that answer. Lord, open up the way when I'm looking for that answer. Lord, open up the way when I'm looking for that answer. Lord, open up the
Yes, indeed. That was Your Ways, written by the gentleman himself.
Yep.
Yes. But,
Yeah.
it was sung very well by the young lady.
Kate made it her own.
Yes.
She did. Yes, I wrote that song. I was thinking that so often we don't study God's word, and we don't pray enough, and we go off and we do things, and then we find that they don't work out, and we think, why has God let that fail or not happen? And it's because it was never God's will in the first place. And if we had thought and prayed more and just stopped and listened, I'm a great believer, and people often hear me saying that we get so distracted now.
Oh, yes.
And we've got all our screens and computers and things, and our Netflix and all those different streaming channels, but we don't take time just to be still and know that I am God. Isn't that right? And I'm speaking to myself as much as anybody else.
I can't remember names. I'm bad at names, but I remember, and I just read this about 2 weeks ago. And it's a very famous preacher, and I'm trying to remember who he was, but we all know his name. He's one, I think he's American. And if you had your life to live over again, now he's a very famous preacher, author, everything. He says, would you make any differences? Oh yes, he says, I would. He says, what would that be? I would read more of the Bible and I'd pray more. And this amount, I don't want to mention him because I hit the wrong one.
Yeah.
But he's really famous. I think he's still living. Like he's at the end of his witness, maybe. But as you say, praying, reading, and yet, Colin, I sometimes think maybe the hardest thing for a person to do is praying. Sometimes people are so busy. It's easier to work and do something.
Yeah.
I'm doing it, you know. But I'm sure you've sat in prayer meetings and you wonder why the people come to a prayer meeting when they don't pray. And they sit there and you wait and they wait, you know. I was in a prayer meeting in Manchester 25, 30 years ago, whatever it was. And it was a black church. And we were 4 whiteys in the black church. Literally.
Right, yes.
It was interesting. And it come to the prayer time, it was midweek. We'll go to prayer, the pastor said. Everybody prayed at once.
Yes.
And I found this different.
Yeah.
But it spoke to me that they came to pray in the prayer meeting.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
Well, I think, sometimes we're more reserved, and that's fine, and we pray quietly. I know that. It's different for different people. Well, we experienced that with Live Issue in America.
Yeah.
And before we had gone to do the concert, we had a little prayer time, and then the pastor called us in for another prayer meeting, and everybody was standing, and everybody prayed at the same time.
Yeah.
And as soon as the pastor stopped, everybody had to stop.
Yes, yeah.
It was strange. It was something we weren't used to.
Yeah, well, I'll never forget that. But there's something nice about it too. You know, it was different.
What do you think, Kit?
Yeah, no.
Yes, no.
We're talking across her. It's terrible. It's so bad.
It's so good to be able to get Colin to talk and pull him out of himself, you know.
Yes, yes.
It
He's
really
such a wee
is.
quiet wee fellow.
Yes,
Isn't he? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Set that switch there, Colin, would you? When compared to God, here's the Mark Trammell Quartet.
Israelites were filled with fright as Goliath started toward them. Compared to man, this giant stood so tall. But David said, my God has led me here to defeat him. So don't compare him to me, let's compare him to God. When compared to God, everything's small. There's no giant that compares at all to the Holy One who sits upon his throne. So when you come to face a mountain so high, one glimpse of God brings it down to size. Satan will flee, you'll gain victory when you compare it to God. Oh, my friend, do you fear within as your giant marches closer? Do you know within your heart you cannot win? Lord, I bring you my honesty. I lay down the cares that I've carried here, and in your arms I find security. In the light of your truth, I am free. In the light of your perfect truth, now I believe. In the light of your truth, I am free.
know me, and still you welcome me.
Indeed, when compared to God there, that was the Mark Trammell Quartet. I remember meeting them over here. I think, did David Strange bring them over? Do you remember?
I think he might have, yes, for the spring, one of the spring concerts.
Yes.
I mean, they were fantastic.
In Armagh
yes.
City Hotel.
Those were great nights.
Oh, they were brilliant weekends.
They really were, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the one part of the year we really looked forward to, and we stayed overnight. And it's lovely to get up in the morning. For the time of fellowship in the morning was great as well.
Yeah.
And then I didn't have to wash the dishes either. You got the breakfast in the hotel.
Yes.
That was lovely.
That was nice. I didn't know you did the dishes.
Oh, well, did I slip that out? Oh,
you
dear.
did.
Oh, dear.
Francis is so blessed to have you.
Oh, no, there's only one of me and me, you know. So, Kate.
Yes.
Are we sort of forgetting about you?
No, not
No,
at all.
it's his fault.
It's just his old age. He just doesn't know.
Well, stop.
Thank you, Kate, yes.
Her dad told her to say that.
Yes. That was Charlie.
Charlie.
That was Charlie. And you're from Warringstown. And you're a singer. Do you work?
I do, yeah.
What do you work at?
I'm 2 jobs at the minute, so the taxman knows. So I just do a bit of waitressing, and I work in a deli as well. So nothing too exciting, but
Well, life is what you make it, so make it
Yes.
worthwhile.
Yeah.
And that when you're doing that, you're meeting people.
yeah, no, I enjoy it. So
Like I was a coal man for 40 years, and some of those winter days, you know, but you met people.
yeah,
And sometimes you're able to talk to people and help them sometimes. And they got to know you over the years. And so I think, you know, it's like people saying, and what do you do? Oh, I'm just a housewife. I wouldn't let a woman say, I'm just a housewife. I mean,
totally.
they're thrown into a job. There's no study, no education. You have to look after youngsters, all those things. How do you learn how to do that? And they have to run at home, and they get up in the morning and get breakfast and get the children out and all the things to do. And at night they're still working when some old fella's nodding his head and she's still working. So there's no thing as just a housewife.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to speak on Kate's behalf because I know she's very clever and very intelligent, and she works very hard at waitressing and in the deli and everything else, but she could put her hand to anything, and she's also doing the music. And I think that's where your heart really is. In
yeah,
music,
it's just
gospel music.
getting there with it. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then maybe or uni or something will come up, university will come up at some stage then.
One of the things, as you said there, Colin, Northern Ireland's a very small place, and you might travel a wee, but you can't travel much really. And I mean, sometimes churches, halls, or whatever, they don't realise the expense a singer goes to bring them, you know, a song in their church meeting or something. Like there's equipment, there's the time you spend practicing, and then if you go to a church, something you travel for an hour, 2 hours, you're there for 2 hours, you're home, and then you load the car and unload the car. You know, they don't realise just how much goes into it, and yet, as we're saying about Kate here, you don't. You might
Well,
get
it's an
a small-
investment because I remember Kate a number of years ago. You know, you were singing in different churches and places, and the PA systems that were being offered to Kate, they were terrible, and they were breaking down. And
Mid-song.
mid-song. So there was this young girl left standing in front of everybody, and the system not working or crashing or making bangs and noises and feedback, and that could be really, really off-putting. Thankfully, it wasn't. But then you had to invest in a sound system, and I helped her get it, and it was around about what £1,500 or something like that for one of those column speakers. But at least now she has a good system that she can rely on. But people don't see that investment, and that's just one thing, and that's a solo singer, never mind a group.
If you're doing it for money, you go to the pub.
yeah,
You wouldn't, you couldn't, you couldn't do it. But you know, it's not about the money. You know,
it's not about the
But at the same time, you know, I often joke with people that, you know, if we're going to do something in England and outreach, that, you know, EasyJet or Ryanair doesn't have a little section for gospel singers,
No,
you know,
they
with a
don't.
cheaper price.
Yeah.
Everything costs exactly the same, and all your
Yeah, and a fish supper
travel.
costs the same. And No matter who you are.
You'd know it hasn't put you off, Gordon. You'd know.
Cheeky, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fantastic. I think I'm going to play a song. And would you introduce it?
I can do, yeah. This is another one that Colin has recorded with me, and it's called His Eyes on the Sparrow.
Why should I feel discouraged? Why should the shadows come? Why should my heart feel lonely and alone for heaven and home? When Jesus is my portion, a constant friend is He. His eyes on the sparrow, and I know He watches over me. His eyes on the sparrow, and I know He watches me. I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free. His eyes on the sparrow, and I know He watches me. He watches me. His eyes on the sparrow, and I know He watches. I know He watches. I know He watches me. I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free. His eyes on the sparrow, and I know He watches me. He watches me. His eyes on the sparrow, and I know He watches. I know He watches. I know He watches me.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Gordon, why did you want me to put this?
Because it's Kate's night.
It is, and can nobody see it?
When I put up the other camera again, there we are.
Look at that.
Yes.
Craigavon Civic Centre, Saturday the 26th of April. Kate Weir, Kate Weir's, terrible mistake. Kate Weir's release night, along with Live Issue, Warren Smith, Kingdom Bound, and Victoria Kennedy.
Yes.
Knee Salt.
Yes. I know her father and I knew her grandfather.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, they're great folks.
Yep. They lived in Saltville.
Is that near Nashville?
That's the name of the house.
Right, Saltville.
Saltville, so there we are. I can remember silly things like that and rough. Were you going to say something about that song? Were you about the recording of that song, were you? Or am I confused?
Oh, yeah. No, we were talking about how we record the songs in different styles of music that we like and our different influences, and we were trying to explain to Kate what the Top of the Pops was. She didn't have any idea.
I don't know what it is.
It was a program used to be on every Thursday night, and it played all the charts.
Okay.
Yeah, and the artists would have sang.
Oh, like top 100.
Like top 100,
okay,
yeah, it was something like that. But it was, I suppose, 70s, 80s, 90s, into the 2000s, yeah. But it just makes us feel very, very experienced, doesn't it?
Colin, a lot of those Top of the Pop things, they mimed.
I know.
They didn't. You're listening to the record, really.
Yes.
Because those are the days of records. You know.
The big black CDs.
Oh, is that that?
But I was saying to Kate about the different styles. When we recorded His Eyes on the Sparrow, I wanted it to be very authentic, and I wanted it to sound like a sort of 1940s jazz. So we just gave it that feel. So, for Kate, it described what that would be like, and then listen to some music from that period and how it was recorded, how it was mixed. I used a really old bass guitar on it, one that I picked up at an antique shop.
Right.
And it's from 1960.
Right.
An old Hofner from 1960, and it just gives that lovely, warm, woody tone. And then with a young man, he's about 14, played trumpet on it. Henry Hutchinson, and his mum does all the violin work in the studio and worked on Kate's album. Yeah. But he played the trumpet and did a fantastic job.
Really did well.
Yeah.
Well, it worked.
It worked very well.
And according to Kerry, she says it worked. And Eva Thompson says, Kate sings as lovely as she looks. Every blessing to her for the future. I have to go now, folks. Thank you for tonight. Yes, Eva, you go. It's near your bedtime. It is. Thank you so much. Yeah. What day is this?
Monday.
This is Monday.
Yeah, Kate, or what do you call it? Eva, see you Wednesday morning. Or maybe I'll not see you, but you'll have the pleasure of seeing me Wednesday morning if you tune in. If you're home help, get rid of them quick. Yes, get your cares away. Right.
You ever been told you sing as lovely as you look?
No.
There we go. It's a first for Kate.
Thanks, thanks.
No, nobody's ever said anything like that to me.
There we go, folks. This is your opportunity. Write in.
Yep.
Pay Gordon a compliment.
Don't make him lie. That wouldn't be fair. That would not be fair. Well, listen, we have one song left, and you're a young girl entering into your gospel ministry.
Yeah.
And this is a lady here, Amy Roberts, and she has been singing for how long, Colin? Have you any idea? 50 years or?
I'm sure, because Amy has a great testimony. Amy started in the sort of cabaret show band scene, and then after she came to the Lord, then she got into gospel music. Yeah. I mean, certainly I remember her singing maybe 25, 30 years ago.
Well, I think I remember her 40 years maybe or close to 40. Anyhow.
Well, you'll be older than me, you say.
Some people can go off very quickly, Kate. Don't you really right enough?
But she's wonderful, and she's still singing.
And her voice is still
good. She's a dear friend, a lovely lady.
She's a one-off. She's a one-off.
She's a lovely lady.
Her singing and her ministry really. If you ever get the chance of listening to her testimony, and she never had a book written. Mm-hmm. She should have had a book written.
Well, there's still plenty of time to do that, yeah.
But Noel Davison doesn't do that anymore. Remember Noel used to write all the books?
Yes.
Did not. Well, Calvary's stream is still flowing. I was thinking the day when I was picking this song, and I was thinking of you, how the stream was flowing when Amy started to sing, but the stream is still flowing for you to carry that on for another generation. I know if a funny wee mind, I think funny wee ways.
Yeah, no, I see it.
But and then there's the sort of middle-aged ones like us, you know.
That's right.
Sure.
Late 20s.
So here is Amy singing, and I know someone's going to push the slider on here. Calvary's stream is still flowing.
From that dear cross where Jesus died, Calvary's stream is flowing from bleeding hands and feet and side. Calvary's stream is flowing. Calvary's stream is flowing. Calvary's stream is flowing. Flowing so free for you and for me. Calvary's stream is flowing for every contrite, wounded soul. Calvary's stream is flowing. Step in just now and be made whole. Calvary's stream is flowing for every weary, aching heart. Calvary's stream is flowing. A tender healing to impart. Calvary's stream is flowing. Calvary's stream is flowing. Calvary's stream is flowing. Flowing so free for you and for me. Calvary's stream is flowing. Flowing so free for you and for me. Calvary's stream is flowing.
Yes, indeed. Calvary's stream is.
Sorry, Gordon's just been baptising Kate.
Through water
You
all
know
over
he's
the
a Baptist
table.
because it's pretty much a total immersion.
Yes.
There's none of this Presbyterian sprinkling. No,
Oh
no.
dear. Oh dear, Kate. You didn't know you were going to get baptised today.
Amen.
Oh dear. Well, folks, thank you so much for joining with us. We've really had a brilliant night here. And these two here, I've hardly been able to get my tongue in sideways because they talk so much. But anyhow,
Colin.
we've got here. And Colin, thank you very much for introducing and bringing Kate over to us
It's a
tonight.
pleasure. Next time, she can come on her own now.
Well,
she knows where
the
she's
way.
going. Yeah.
Yes. And all the best. God's richest blessing in the days that lie ahead.
Thank you very much.
And you keep ministering till you're passing on. Colin, sometimes I think believers, no matter what they do, they forget to pass on the baton.
Mm-hmm.
You should pass on the baton because the race keeps continuing on. And some people hold on to the baton. This is my baton. keep passing the baton on. And
Well, do you know, it's like the song, we mentioned it earlier, Three Wooden Crosses, and there's
Yeah.
a great line. It's not what you take when you leave this world behind you, it's what you leave behind you when you go.
But that is true.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't take it with you.
Mm-hmm.
Right, thank you. I'd say thanks to you.
Yes, you did.
Well, that's
and
all
thank
right.
you also.
Didn't thank me.
And to the old man in the corner here. Have to go, friends. Thank you very much for your company here tonight. Give us a wee bit of stuff there. Where is this? Put it down half. Put it down a bit. Right, have to go. But as we say, don't forget. God secures our hope in his unchanging character. God secures our hope in our unchanging character. So, until we meet again, here, there, or in the air. Colin, you should know how to do that by now.
I should.
What is it? Well, did it?
Until we meet again, here,
Here,
there,
there,
or in the air.
and here.
God's richest blessing to you as you walk by his side day by day. Give it all. Give it all.